Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to part 4 of chapter 5. This has been a really long chapter, and I do want to point out, guys, at the end of part 3, it went black. Your screen went black for about 3 or 4 minutes or 5 minutes, or however long it went black for. Guys, you didn't miss anything. What happened was when that all went black, I actually exited out of all my windows that I had pulled up, including the Google Hangout that I was recording, and that's what made it go black like that. So you didn't miss anything. It didn't glitch out. It was user error. I just closed all the screens. So you are right where you need to be, and you've gotten all the information you need to have. So let's go ahead and finish chapter 5 up. It's been a mammoth of a chapter. And let's finish it up right now. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and go over to screen share. And let's go back to our mind map. Okay, so here we are in chapter 5. And I was right around here. We created our Warrior Plus account. We listed our product on Warrior Plus. We created a sales page for our package. I even showed you guys how to do it in Google Docs. We created our offer on Warrior Plus. Now, we're going to be talking about a secondary list for buyers, but before that, I want to show you one neat thing with that Google Docs thing, okay? Now, in all fairness, I've never actually tried to do a Google Docs. I know that Google Docs works just fine for like JV pages and stuff like that, but I've never actually tried to launch a product with a Google Docs as my sales page, but my idea, I believe it'll work just fine. So I really do. I think it'll work just fine. I don't think it'll be a problem. The only thing that they might not like is the fact that you didn't use the actual entire HTML image. You used an actual image, and then you put in the HTML. You put in the link to that image, but it's not a big deal. I don't think they'll care. So I think it'll be fine. But if they give you a problem, just use Wix or use Weebly as your backup alternative for a sales page. Not a big deal at all. But what I want to show you really quick, what's interesting about Google Docs, check this out. Let's say you got your first one done. You got your package up for sale. Now you're doing your second one. To do your sales page for your second one, all you need to do is come over here to your first sales page, go to File, make a copy, change this to like whatever the name, weight loss sales, whatever the name of your second one is. And then, change the name, right? Change the name so just adjust the copy, basically. Just adjust the copy. You're going to have to change this buy button. Don't forget that. The buy button has to be changed to match the link for your new product. All these products have separate buy buttons. That's how they get tracked. That's how sales get tracked and everything else. So you got to make sure you change the buy button. You can't have a weight loss package and have a link to your intermittent fasting package. Then they're going to buy the wrong thing. It doesn't make sense. So you got to make sure the buy button's right. But other than that, guys, it's going to be a huge time saver. Huge time saver. So anyways, very, very cool. Let's move on. So next, guys, this is important, okay? You need to create a secondary list for buyers. Now, I've spoken about this before. So when we're on Warrior Plus here and we got our product, okay? We're looking at our product here. This product, you want it to be attached to an email list, okay? Email, webinar integration. You want this to be attached to an email list. So what you want to do is you want to go back over to MailChimp, and you want to create a second list for people who buy your products, okay? And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and make the connection, like I told you before. Connect this to your MailChimp, right, or whatever your autoresponder is that you have, okay? And then it's going to ask you what list you want to connect it to. Connect it to the list that you just created for your PLR buyers. Excuse me. Connect it to the list that you just created for your PLR buyers, okay? So that way, when they buy your product, they automatically go on that list. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow you to remarket to them when you create new PLR packages in the future, right? This is going to be a big moneymaker for you because a lot of the money is in the list, especially in the buyer's list. You know, people who are proven to buy, people who are proven to buy from you, and people who are interested in what you're selling. This is an important list, so you got to make sure you get it hooked up, okay? So step 10 is create a secondary network for promotion of PLR, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean by it. Let me close this for a minute. Remember in chapter 4 where we talked about a distribution network, okay? Develop a distribution network with all these different places. And what you were looking for then was you were looking for people who are interested in the subjects that you were talking about in the interviews. We were looking for groups of people who cared about intermittent fasting. Well, in chapter 5, we're going to be doing the same kind of stuff. You want to develop a distribution network for your PLR, but you're not looking for people who care about the subject matter now. You're looking for people who care about PLR. You're looking for people who care about buying PLR packages so that they can sell the PLR. They can use it for their membership sites. They can use it for their projects that they're working on. You're building a different distribution network now. You're looking for people who care about buying PLR, okay? But the way you find them is largely the same as what you did right here, okay? So just keep that in mind, and that's what I mean by that. Another thing that you want to do is you want to work on affiliate recruitment a little bit. You want to work on looking for people who are interested in promoting your products, right? And many times, the people who will be interested in promoting your products will be other PLR sellers. They'll be interested in promoting your products so that when they release products, you might promote their products. Okay. And the idea is that you give them good commission rates. You give them 50% commission, 75% commission, 100% commission, because the goal is to build that buyer's list who you can promote to in the future. So that is what it is. That's what's up. All right, guys. So that's it. That's the 10 steps of monetization. All right. I hope it's been helpful to you. I cannot believe it took me 4 videos to get through this monster chapter 5. But that's okay. We got through it, and that's the important part. Let's go ahead and close some of these up. All right. Let me go ahead and stop my screen share. All right, guys. So that was chapter 5, and it was a monster chapter, but we got through it together, and we're all good. And I hope some things are clicking in you guys' mind right now. I hope you're seeing the potential of this business model. I really hope that you guys are ready to take action on some of this stuff. It can really make you money. I will see you guys in the wrap up. All right. Peace, everybody.